Hello guys, and welcome to Gentacular Life, the channel where we live, behave, and work like a truly spectacular gentleman. Today we're going to talk about fitness, Planet Fitness. Yes, Planet Fitness, and why it is truly amazing. Now wait, before you dislike me or criticize me or call me names in the comments that'll make me cry myself to sleep, I want you guys to hear me out, okay? Planet Fitness revolutionized fitness, and it revolutionized the industry as a whole. Although its environment is not great for the stereotypical powerlifter or bodybuilder, it's great for the everyday guy. It took an industry that was just meant for a small segment of the population, and it brought it to everyone. And here's how. Now, to understand why Planet Fitness is amazing, we have to take a trip through time. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, it was not common for the everyday person to go to the gym. Gyms were dominated by gymnasts doing gymnastics, or boxers training for boxing, or powerlifters and bodybuilders training at the very famous Gold's Gym. Then along came the 80s and 90s, and that's when everything changed. This is when mass popularization of fitness occurred, and you saw gym chains sprout out everywhere. You saw Gold's Gym, LA Fitness, Crunch Fitness, and of course, Planet Fitness. And all those gyms had one thing in common, and that's that they were competing for the same exact consumer market. Yes, the same consumer market, and they were all targeting that upper 15% of people, that 15% that had a nice physique and were willing to pay money so that they could keep it. And so, 1993 rolled along, and that's when Planet Fitness chose to change the game. Planet Fitness founders Mark Grondel and Mike Grondel chose to hire Chris Rondeau as the front desk manager of their very first and only Planet Fitness. One day, Chris, Mark, and Mike all got together and realized, we're going about this wrong. We're targeting 15% of the market. Why are we targeting 15% of the market when we're doing nothing with the other 85%? And so we get to the amazing part where Planet Fitness changed the game. They said instead of targeting that upper 15% of people with nice physiques who are willing to pay lots of money in order to get fit, let's target that lower 85% and let's see what will happen. After all, they were missing out on 85% of the population, and there's a lot of money to be made there. But the question was, how do you get this large segment of the population that never really hit the gym before to finally cough up some money and try to get fit? Well, the answer was simple. By scaring off bodybuilders and powerlifters, the average gym goer would feel less intimidated to finally cough up some money and hit the gym. They did this by eliminating stuff like squat racks or bench presses, and they also got rid of a lot of their heavier weights. On top of that, they lowered their gym membership fee to $10 a month. This made it very easy for people to join the gym, and by spending less, they would earn more. This was genius. By scaring off the market that fitness was originally intended to, they attracted a whole new bigger market that had a lot more money. Now, this could be a little hard to understand, so let's use an analogy. Let's say Nintendo wanted to increase sales of video games by, instead of marketing at that 6 to 16 age demographic, they would mark at the 18 to 34 age demographic. After all, there's more 18 to 34-year-olds than there are 6 to 16-year-olds. So as a result, Nintendo would take games that were originally geared towards kids and instead gear them toward adult markets. Not only that, but they would also lower the cost of the game from, say, $50 to something like $15. And by changing the market to which they market their games, they're going to make more money. So overall, Planet Fitness's business model aimed at the average Joes has led to them having over 1,300 locations worldwide with over 9 million members. Now, whether or not you like Planet Fitness, you have to agree that their idea of flipping the consumer market was genius, and that's what makes them truly amazing. So, in conclusion, you might not like Planet Fitness, and it's not the greatest place for bodybuilding or powerlifting. However, you have to admit that they revolutionized fitness by bringing it into the homes of the everyday American, and that's something that I find truly amazing. Wait, just keep on camera. Okay, give me a second, I gotta recoup. Okay. This is Gentacular Life, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.